Shout out to Kalai, Mayat, Amara. Brother be dropping some shit, yo. And you might have seen me do a short telling you to go follow up. But check this out. Like years ago, right? Probably I said like 14 years ago, 15 years ago. I had a dream and shit, or like a vision that from New York, as far as my eyes can see, both directions was covered in water. And I was in the middle of the water. Like I was swimming up. Like, I don't know how the hell I was wherever I was, but I was coming up to the surface of the water. And it was like nobody around. It's like no people around. And these type of entities, like, they were shaped like, if you can imagine drawing like a cylinder with feet, you know what I'm saying, upside down, like with like the round bottom, you know what I'm saying, like, but large. And it had like a small head. Like imagine some type of bird with a long neck and a long head with a large body, like a rounded back, and you know what I'm saying, like hands to his side with like a big jacket on or something. You know what I mean? It was weird as shit. But they came, whatever those things was. I don't know if I'm really explaining it right. I could see it, but when they came, they pulled me out the water and placed me on like this. It was like a sand island. It wasn't big. It was just enough probably to hold like, I don't know, maybe 10 people, if that. It was just sand. I'm standing on this, I'm looking around, and I can literally see like the top of like one of the buildings in New York. It was like the tower part, like the peak part was sticking out of the water. And I was thinking to myself, God damn. And they were floating away on this type of raft thing, like this square thing or whatever. They left on that. And I wanted to get on that and go. They was like, nah, you gotta stay here. And I was like, why? Right? It's crazy. It's like I said, when I first got there, it was like a small piece, like enough to hold maybe 10 people. So when I turned around, like the land multiplied. And then my bag with my seeds was there. And I was able to plant seeds. Because I don't know why I've been told to collect seeds. I've been collecting seeds for a long time, all types of seeds. It's crazy because the things that's happening in the world today is telltale. And you know, I used to tell people back in the day about signs and symbols and the things that's happening on Earth. People look at me like I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you talking about? And now it's like in your face. It's crazy. And all you got to do is really be in tune with yourself and your surroundings by natural processes. That is divine. But you know, your body's attracted to everything outside of you. You're not comfortable with what's right around you. You got to go out and do more shit. Which ultimately, and you know, it's crazy. I used to have like this little practice. And I would tell people back in the day, I would like, yo, you want strawberry soda instead of having the strawberries. You know what I'm saying? You want You know what I'm saying? You want tropical punch instead of getting tropical fruit. Like it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like how the mind is controlled to give you things that are similar just to keep you away from everything that you are. And every time you go towards anything that you are, you see opposing energy, which is contrast. It's like, don't do that. Don't go over there. It'd be crazy just like that. But for the most part, knowing and being aware and having that balance for yourself is what's going to get you where you need to be. Most people do shit because they just not tapped into that energy. You can't worry about them. You got to keep going forward. The outside is always going to try to affect you in some form to make it to where it's like, don't focus on what you're doing. That's always going to be the issue. But you shine divine light. You got to be aware of yourself. And that energy rises you. That's the effervescence in the water, in the soda. That's the oxygen bubble in the water. So if you're making yourself light, when heavy events take place, you are literally building the energy around yourself that prepares you for certain situations and foreseen futures. You just got to be mindful and don't let nothing distract you, even though it tries very hard to. You already know the vibes. It's NAGA, yo.